How's everyone doing? And welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Online with me, Jack Depp. Hey! How we all doing? We all doing alright, are we? Okay. I'm gonna just jump in and do a bit of a video. We're gonna go on our main character, James Gunn. He's now level 37. And we're currently trying to make a pact between the main guilds to fight the evil sorcerer Molag Bal. Okay, so just going to jump in. I'm going to request our character to load on the server, and we'll have a bit of an explore. Probably get distracted a bit along the way, but hey ho, such is the nature of this game. I do love this game, you know. I really, really do. This game has kept me sane throughout the whole of lockdown. And even though real work does take over every now and again, I do like to come back to this, especially on the weekend. So, I thought I'll, you know, share a bit more with you.
Why did you run off? I was just preparing the portal. Please, return to Mournhold as soon as you can.
Oh, he just told me off. There we go. Don't like getting told off by a powerful sorcerer. He might smite me and turn me into dust. Or a frog. I'd probably prefer a frog. Ooh, this is quite nice, isn't it? Looks like the Alliance ships have already arrived. What's going to happen? It's not going to be straightforward.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all three alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
I know you've probably just said this, but have the Alliance leaders arrived yet?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
Yes, I'll do my best.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Cold Harbor invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
Okie dokie. I certainly will do, sir.
2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Let's see how big this place is. Ooh, it's quite big, isn't it? Okay.
Third. Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
But please, don't distract me. If I don't finish packing, Lady Laurent will give me quite the talking to.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no
to.
idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
Here's a pie. I'll take that.
It seemed a fitting choice.
Tankards.
It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanis. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Let's have a chat to her, eh?
I don't care who you are. If you can't carry my luggage, you're useless to me.
Oof! Known a few women like that before. I'll take that. Right, okay, come on, let's go.
Wonderful, it's Tallinger. Here's Tellinger the Artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
He's over there.
After getting captured by those goblins in Stone Falls, I've had my fill of them.
Right, okay. Where are we going? Straight
The
down this
captain
path.
in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Oh, there we go.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant.
They're all porting in now, all the leaders.
Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion.
There we go.
Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
Quite the gathering.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female.
Oh, come on, guys.
I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess.
Oh,
Apologies, Vanus.
Right
I'm
off
going
that
to
way.
check on my lion guard.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
right. How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can the guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders
An
agree.
interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Roger that. Okay, let's go for that one there first, and then we'll go to the Lion Guard, and then we'll go and see the Elf Queen last. Right. Where are we? Have we got to go to the right? Check this guy.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is the Fighters Guild any
We've
different?
served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Cold Harbor?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Right, okay. Let's do this one again. Talk to Your Highness, I need to speak to you.
I tried, but these thick-skulled bastards will not see reason.
Listen, we need to cooperate.
What about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
Well, what if we send the guilds to Cold Harbor?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
Both guilds have experience fighting the Daedra. They may be our best chance.
You make some sense after all. I will support this foolish plan if you can convince the other leaders.
Right, okay, I'll give it a go. Thank you, Your Majesty. Whoa. Excuse me, Your Highness, I need a word.
Your scald king has all the patience of a bullet mating season. This is a negotiating table, not a battlefield. Can't you talk some sense into that thick head of his?
I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Well, send the guilds to Cold Harbor.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
Now we've got two options here, and we can use our persuasive skill to say the guilds have considerable experience fighting the Daedra, or you may be right. We need to do, but we need to do something. Let's try. Yes, go on. Let's try and persuade them.
Beard, you're a bold one, but you may be right. If you can convince the barbarian and the child queen to agree, I'll consider it.
Well, the barbarian's already considered it. He's always agreed to it, sir. Right, I shall go and have a word with Her Highness. Thank you, sir. Right. Your Highness, I need to have a word with you.
Be respectful in the Queen's presence. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Roger that.
Yoren is being stubborn out of spite. He's your king. Can't you reason with him?
There is an alternative, Your Highness.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
Well, we could send the guilds into Cold Harbor.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against.
Now, I don't have the intimidate skill, unfortunately, so we're going to have to go with this option. Well, I don't see any other options.
Nor do I, but I'll agree to nothing until I've conferred with my advisors. Now, go annoy the others. I've had enough for one day.
Certainly, Your Highness. Right. Let's go and chat to our man with the plan. Actual map. Ah, okay.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
Well, they're considering the idea, but they're not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd.
Oh, here we go.
All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
A storm. Vanis. What's wrong?
I have an ill feeling about this.
Yeah, I've got a bad tummy too.
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
No, he's going to be possessed. Who?
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic.
Oh, more like
How
Baal.
convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean!
Protect the leaders, defeat Molag Bal's minions, and close the unstable rifts.
He's a tough one, isn't he? That. That as well. Soul as well. Back on the field. There we go. Done. Take your gold, thank you very much. And we're going to close that rift. Rift, be closed. Huzzah. Oh my goodness, can you see what I can see? Oh, size of that thing! Oh, chihuahua. Says, ow! Ow! Nope. There we go. Sit down, sunshine. What have you got? 18 gold. And a hickory staff of frost. I'll take that too. Right, where's this portal? Portal, be closed. I command you. Two done. Save the elf. Oh, hello. Time for me to use my special ability. Wolf out. Feed on your dead body. I'll take your gold too, darling. Right. In the name of all wolf kind, portal be closed! Yes. Hope we don't get attacked by the guards.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we must act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Cold Harbor?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps this attack will convince the leaders to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice.
Right.
Honored leaders, so what do we... you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, This alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
There's going to be a kick-off now, isn't he? Ooh, tree of life.
Stendarr, protect us all.
Just enough of them, isn't he? Ooh. Fancy, isn't it? Right, we've got quite the party. Right, what do we need to do? There we go.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected.
Right. Let's do this.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
I will be. Thank you. These not coming? They're waiting on my lead. Ooh, Cold Harbor. This takes me back to when we very first begun the game, and my character was imprisoned here. He had his soul ripped out of him by Molag Bal, and then when we came back over to the overworld, my soul, or our character's soul, stayed here.
Hello, what's this?
We're not only fighting to defeat Molag Bal, we're also fighting for my soul, our soul. Oh, Mr. Kedwell.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where is everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap.
What's it?
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd stuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
The Hollow City?
Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right, I'll head to this Hollow City.
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd stuffed it.
Right, where am I exactly?
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Right, so let's have a look. Ooh! Wow, it's quite a big place, isn't it? Here. Right, something to discover there, and then across this bridge here. Right, okay, cool. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. What's to discover? Around this way. Ah. Oh, hello. Right, okay. Across the bridge. It's a bit of a wonky bridge, isn't it? Get that horsey out. Be careful not to fall! Ooh. Strange. Ah, it's almost like she's leading us.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
And who are you, lady?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper. One of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Okay, so where are we?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory.
And this is where I'm supposed to gather my army?
It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the hollow city. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Right, okay. Lead on.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets. And with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk. Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
There.
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of
Molag
Murder
Bal.
sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city.
Don't run very fast, do you, love?
The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dinar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses.
What about if I run to you, run quicker? No.
The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes.
Oh. It's a nice church.
I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid King, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here.
Right. I'll give that a go, my darling. Can we go in here? Oh, you can. Chapel of Light. Should we have a quick look? Let's have a little peeky. Ooh, I do like a church. I do. Alright there, guys. Right, well, I think I will leave it there for today. And next time, we should go off gathering our allies and bringing them to the city to repopulate it. And then, hopefully, we should try and strike a devastating blow against Molag Bal. And complete the main story quest. But I think, I've got a feeling, that it's not going to be as easy as that. Or as quick. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. It's a pleasure as always. And I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe. Have a nice day. See you later.